Welcome to the community. Tonight is not an ordinary night. Something shifted in the spiritual world. Something moved in silence. And angels brought you here for a reason. Heaven cleared the room tonight, because God wanted you all to Himself. Yes, you. Out of all the people around you, out of all the noise, confusion, and pain, God called your spirit closer tonight. Why is this happening to you? Because your soul has been crying in silence. Angels have seen the tears nobody noticed. The battles you never explained. The nights you smiled outside, but broke inside. And now heaven is responding. Have you noticed these signs? Feeling distant from certain people. Sudden emotional waves. Strange dreams. Waking up between 3 and 5 a.m. Seeing repeated numbers. Feeling watched, but protected. These are not accidents. Angels are surrounding you. God removed distractions tonight because He needed your full attention. There is something important coming. Something life-changing. But first, your spirit had to be separated from the noise. Some people walked away because angels blocked their access to you. Some doors closed because heaven heard conversations you never heard. God protected you without explaining Himself. What are angels trying to tell you? They are saying, stop doubting your purpose. Stop begging for love from people who were sent only for a season. You were chosen long before this pain began. The suffering did not destroy you. It prepared you. Angels know how tired you are. You keep asking why life became so heavy. Why people misunderstood you. Why your heart feels different from others. Because your spirit carries something rare. And darkness noticed it before you did. That is why the attacks became stronger. That is why betrayal came from unexpected people. That is why you often feel alone in crowded rooms. But listen carefully, you were never abandoned. Angels stood beside you in every silent battle. Even when you thought heaven forgot you. God was watching every moment. Tonight, heaven is asking you to slow down. Be still. There is a blessing moving toward you quietly. Not everyone can come where God is taking you. That is why separation had to happen. The room was cleared for your protection. For your healing. For your next assignment. Type yes if you believe angels are guiding you tonight. Because this message did not find you by accident. Angels are speaking directly to your soul right now. And they need you to understand this urgently. Do not go back to what God already removed. Do not chase people who ignored your worth. Do not reopen doors that heaven closed in mercy. Something greater is ahead. Can you feel it? That strange feeling in your chest? That pull in your spirit? That deep knowing you cannot explain? Angels are preparing you for a divine shift. The waiting season is ending. The confusion will soon make sense. The hidden truth will come into light. And the tears you cried in private will become the reason for your testimony. Have you felt this before? That feeling that something spiritual is happening around you lately? Trust it. Angels are closer than ever. Tonight, before you sleep, pray quietly. Speak honestly. Tell God everything. Because heaven is listening carefully tonight. And while the world sleeps, angels will stand beside your bed. Protecting you. Comforting you. Guiding your future in silence. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are chosen. And heaven cleared the room tonight, because God wanted you all to Himself. Rest now. Angels are watching over you. And even now, there is still something angels need to reveal to you. Do not leave this message too quickly. Because the next few days carry a spiritual weight you were not expecting. Angels are warning you gently. Protect your energy. Protect your peace. Not everyone smiling at you carries good intentions. Someone around you feels the light growing inside you, and it makes them uncomfortable. Have you noticed strange changes lately? People acting different. Unexpected silence. Sudden distance. Confusing behavior. This is not your imagination. Angels are separating your spirit from hidden darkness. God heard conversations you never heard. He saw betrayal before it reached your door. That delay saved you. That rejection protected you. That heartbreak redirected you. But your human heart could not understand it at first. You cried. You questioned everything. You asked heaven why things fell apart. And angels stayed beside you through every painful night. What are angels trying to tell you? They are saying the worst season is ending quietly. A spiritual storm is losing its power over your life. The enemy thought isolation would break you. But instead, it brought you closer to God. Now your spirit is becoming stronger, wiser, more protected. Angels need you to stop blaming yourself for everything that happened. Some battles were never yours to carry. Some pain came from people fighting darkness inside themselves. And because your spirit carries light, you became a target. But hear this clearly tonight: God did not choose you to fail. He chose you to rise after the pain. There is a reward connected to your endurance. A blessing hidden behind this season of confusion. Can you feel heaven moving around your life lately? Little signs. Little moments. Little miracles nobody else notices. That is angels working quietly. Even when you feel weak, they are fighting for you. Even when you feel forgotten, your name is still spoken in heaven. Type yes if you believe angels never left your side. Because something powerful is happening already. Your spirit is waking up. And once this awakening fully begins, you will never be the same again. People who doubted you will watch your transformation in silence. Doors that stayed locked for years will suddenly open. Peace will enter your heart unexpectedly. And one night soon, you will realize why God separated you from certain people. Why heaven cleared the room, why loneliness became necessary. It was never punishment. It was preparation. Angels are asking you to trust divine timing now. Do not rush what heaven is arranging carefully. Your breakthrough is closer than it appears. The answer you prayed for is already moving toward you. And tonight, while you rest, angels will continue working behind the scenes. Healing wounds you never showed anyone. Protecting your future from unseen danger. Guiding your soul back toward peace. You are deeply loved by heaven. Never forget that. No matter how dark life once became, angels are still holding your hand. And now, the energy around you is shifting even stronger. Angels are not whispering anymore, they are speaking clearly. Something big is about to break open in your life. Something you thought was lost forever, is being restored. Why is this happening to you? Because heaven is done watching you struggle in silence. Because angels have carried your tears long enough. And now, God is stepping in directly. There is a divine interruption coming. Sudden. Unexpected. Unstoppable. Have you felt it? That strange pressure before a breakthrough? That heaviness before a miracle? That silence right before everything changes? Angels are saying, do not fear this shift. It will feel uncomfortable at first. Because everything false is being removed fast now. People who were never meant for your destiny, are losing access. Delays are collapsing. Blockages are breaking. Invisible chains are falling off your spirit. And you may feel it emotionally. Tired one moment, and suddenly hopeful the next. Confused, but deeply protected. This is not confusion. This is transformation. Angels are rebuilding your path in real time. What are angels trying to tell you now? They are saying your waiting season was not wasted. Every tear was recorded. Every prayer was stored. Every night you almost gave up, heaven strengthened you instead. You were never ignored. You were being prepared for something your past self could not survive. That is why the pressure increased before your breakthrough. The enemy tried harder because your destiny is louder. But angels are louder still. And they are surrounding you completely right now. No weapon formed against your future will succeed. No hidden plan will reach you. No delay will stay permanent. God is rewriting timelines in your favor. Yes, timelines. Because what was delayed is now being accelerated. What was blocked is now being redirected. What was stolen in spirit is being restored in double measure. Type yes if you feel this shift happening in your life. Because angels are confirming it right now in the spirit. Something you stopped praying for is coming back unexpectedly. Something you gave up on is returning differently, better, stronger. And something you never asked for is being added to your life as blessing. But listen carefully, do not let fear stop your next step. Do not doubt when doors start opening suddenly. Do not question what heaven has already approved. Angels are guiding every movement you will make next. Even your smallest decision is being aligned. Even your silent thoughts are being redirected toward peace. And soon, very soon, you will look back at this painful season and understand everything. You will say, "Now I see why it had to happen." Because God was never absent. He was orchestrating everything behind the scenes. Angels are still with you right now. Not behind you, but around you. Not far from you, but within your space. Guarding your sleep. Protecting your future. Calming your heart. And preparing your next chapter. You are closer to your breakthrough than your emotions are telling you. Stay steady. Stay open. Stay aligned. Because heaven did not bring you this far to leave you here. Angels are watching, and your story is not ending. And now, angels are revealing the deepest truth of all. Do not ignore this moment. Because this is the turning point. Everything you went through was not random. Not even the pain. Not even the silence. Not even the nights you cried without answers. Angels are saying, it was all written in divine timing. Why is this happening to you? Because you were never meant to stay in that version of your life. You were meant to outgrow it. You were meant to rise above it. And now, the shift is complete. Something in the unseen world has already changed your direction. Even if your eyes cannot see it yet. Even if your mind cannot understand it yet. Angels can see it clearly. A new path has opened for you. A path that did not exist before this season. Have you noticed how certain things no longer affect you the same way? That is not weakness fading, that is strength awakening. Angels are removing emotional weight from your spirit. Old pain is losing its grip. Old fear is dissolving. Old connections are fading naturally. Because your spirit cannot carry what your future does not allow. What are angels trying to tell you now? They are saying, you are not stuck. You are being repositioned. Quietly. Carefully. Divinely. And yes, it may feel lonely sometimes. But this loneliness is sacred. It is separation with purpose. It is protection disguised as distance. It is heaven preparing your next level in silence. Angels are surrounding your decisions right now. Even the choices you are afraid to make. Even the paths you are unsure about. There is guidance flowing into your spirit. Soft, constant, unseen, but powerful. And if you listen closely, you will feel it. That inner voice that never truly leaves you. That pull toward peace. That pull toward truth. That pull toward something greater. Do not ignore it. Angels are saying this clearly: you are being called into alignment. Not into chaos. Not into confusion. But into purpose. And everything that cannot follow your purpose is already falling away. Type yes if you are ready for your new beginning. Because angels are recording your response in the spiritual realm right now, and something powerful is forming around your destiny. A breakthrough that will not just change your situation, but change your identity. You will not recognize your old struggles soon. They will feel like a distant memory. Because God is rewriting your story from the root. And angels are the witnesses of this transformation. Even tonight, as you read this, there is peace being placed inside your heart. A peace that does not depend on circumstances. A peace that stays even when everything shifts again. Angels are not leaving you. Not now. Not ever. They are walking with you into the next chapter. And this chapter is the one you were chosen for all along. And now, the final message from angels reaches you with full clarity. This is the moment everything comes together. Do not scroll away too fast. Because heaven is sealing something around your life right now. Angels are saying, the waiting is over. Not in a loud way. Not in chaos. But in divine completion. Why is this happening to you? Because you survived what was meant to break you. You kept going when your spirit felt empty. You stayed kind when life gave you reasons to close your heart. And angels never stopped recording your strength. Every hidden battle. Every silent prayer. Every moment you thought you were alone. Nothing was ever missed in heaven. Now listen carefully, a new season is not coming. It is already here. You are simply stepping into it slowly. And that is why everything feels different. Old cycles are closing without effort. Old emotions are losing their power. Old pain is becoming distant. Angels are confirming this shift in your energy. You are no longer the same person who started this journey. And that is why confusion tried to rise one last time. But it cannot stay. Because light has already entered your path. What are angels trying to tell you now? They are saying, trust what feels peaceful. Trust what feels calm. Trust what brings clarity instead of fear. Because fear is leaving your story now. And faith is taking its place. You are being guided into alignment that will feel natural, not forced. Opportunities that will feel right, not confusing. People who will feel safe, not draining. And love that will not require you to lose yourself. Angels are gently closing every door that no longer matches your destiny. Not to punish you, but to protect you. And to prepare space for what is real. Can you feel it, that quiet peace entering your spirit? That soft certainty growing inside you? That sense that everything is finally making sense? This is angels holding your life together while you evolve. And now, the final truth. You were never lost. You were being led. Every delay had direction. Every silence had purpose. Every ending had a beginning hidden inside it. And angels have been with you in all of it. From the first tear, to this exact moment. And they are still here now. Standing beside you. Guarding your next steps. Blessing what is ahead. So breathe now, you are safe, you are guided. You are chosen. And you are deeply, endlessly loved by heaven. Angels are not just watching you anymore, they are walking with you into everything God promised you. If this message touched your heart, do not ignore it. Take a moment and feel it deeply. Angels are still near you right now. Type yes if you are ready to trust your divine path. Type I believe if you feel angels guiding you. And if you are still here reading this, it is not by accident. Angels brought you to this moment for a reason. Stay connected, stay aware, and stay open to what God is about to do next in your life. Because your story is still being written by heaven.